very violent. I'm the she-devil, the Jezebel, and the tyrant. I'm the whistleblower when men try to make us silent. I'm the older woman, unmarried and undecided. And I don't want kids, wouldn't do it if you paid me. Refuse to be a servant to the modern day slavery. I hope you drive off a cliff. I showed up to that funeral talk, that hot. I'm past my expiration date, he called me damaged goods. I'm the rotten fruit low hanging in the woods. How dare you weaponize my looks? I'm a bad, you're impotent and bald. We all know why you're angry. I'm so tired of performative divinity. Manipulating women with kindness is such a sin to me. Premeditated, you pretend to be a friend of me and rip my wings while I'm sleeping. You're fucking dead to me. Hail Medusa, blood moon in her eyes. Hail Medusa, make a grown man cry. Hail Medusa, kiss of death on her lips. Catch the Holy Spirit, rebuke the bed. Hail Medusa, blood moon in her eyes. Hail Medusa, make a grown man cry. Hail Medusa, kiss of death on her lips. Catch the Holy Spirit, rebuke the bed. You're emotionally reckless and very lustful. The pictures of the girls you like to lie to, I will undisguise you, bring you to the light. You're a predator standing in plain sight. My friend's brother went and did some weird shit. Do I tell her or keep it to myself? Is it common? Does she already know now? If I told her, I think she'd be embarrassed. I think about it and all the girls just like me. I dance around it cause I don't wanna hurt her. I love you girl, I just had to speak my truth. I'm fine now, you can call me and discuss it. Me in the front seat, wait until you me. Be a go and tell me that you love me. I like a fairy and make love like a god. The feeling inside me, infinity and beyond. Hail Medusa, blood moon in her eyes. Hail Medusa, make a grown man cry. Hail Medusa, kiss of death on her lips. Catch the Holy Spirit, rebuke the bed. Hail Medusa, blood moon in her eyes. Hail Medusa, make a grown man cry. Hail Medusa, kiss of death on her lips. Catch the Holy Spirit, rebuke the bed. Succubus, male demon, I know what you did. I know what you did. I know what you did. Succubus, male demon, I know what you did. I know what you did. I know what you did. Succubus, male demon, I know who you are. I know who you are. I know who you are. Succubus, male demon, I know who you are. I know who you are. You're the devil, morning star. Hail Medusa, blood moon in her eyes. Hail Medusa, make a grown man cry. Hail Medusa, kiss of death on her lips. Catch the Holy Spirit, rebuke the bed. Hail Medusa, blood moon in her eyes. Hail Medusa, make a grown man cry. Hail Medusa, kiss of death on her lips. Catch the Holy Spirit, rebuke the bed. Girlhood is a spectrum, pretty as destruction. I just fell from grace, then I made it into something. Fight you fear the first time, then I call my cousins. Buzzards get the buzzing, timber in my button. Tattered frilly dresses, bloody covered knuckles. Rotting from my inside, glitter bones and honey. Daughter of thy Lilith, sister of thy Eve. Men are violent liars, Adam's apple they're thieves. I am so disgusting, I am so salacious. I am purest evil with the sweetest bit of fragrance. I am not your sister, I am not your friend. I am full of anger, full of violence and that. Look at how you made me, look at how I'm behaving. Look at what it gave me, alchemist my aching. Carrie when she went to prom, stop and give me back my crown. Pig's blood when I hit the stage, just kiss the floor I walk on. I'm David Lynch, babe, I'm smoking blue velvet. Hit the Twin Peaks, now I'm f***ed up and I'm bending. If only I could understand the reason for my crying. If only I could stop the fear of dreaming that I'm dying. Full of grace, the Lord is with you. Blessed art thou amongst women, blessed is the fruit of thy womb. I'm drinking blood in the mountain, I got the fountain of youth. I'm scaring men off of rumors, can't tell the lies from the truth. I am convicted of witchcraft and now I burn at the stake. I light us by the fire and let my destiny fade. I am the lamb and the lion, the sacrifice of the love. And spirit love from above. I dance around in my darkness and pull my shadow up close. I'm fornicating with spirits and making love to the ghosts. I paint a mask on my face and let the underworld know I have Persephone blood and pomegranate. I came from Hades in a Mercedes and alternate fours. I cock the stick, bake the sit back and raise the suicide. I mix with royalty and mystery, sorcery and history. Like magic on my ops cause they try to cause me misery. I'm not 7:30 and quarter to 9. My daughter's in my closet but they are not mine. My shoes are sky high, my boots is thigh high. My style is starlet, my mind is sci-fi. You got the update, it's been my high right time. I'm in my house, my pretty dollhouse. I pull the string, marionettes is all out. I spill the tea, no boys, the tea party. There's only one Queen Nikki, the Queen Barbie. I'm David Lynch, babe, I'm smoking blue velvet. Hit the Twin Peaks, I'm up and I'm bending. If only I could understand the reason for my crying. If only I could stop the fear of dreaming that I'm dying. I'm David Lynch, babe, I'm smoking blue velvet. Hit the Twin Peaks, I'm up and I'm bending. If only I could stop the reason for my crying. If only I could stop the fear of dreaming that I'm dying. This is for my rapists and all of my abusers. You may have the world food, but I see right through you. I'm broken inside, darling, I don't wanna be bothered. I've been through too much, babe, I feel like Laura Palmer. I've been a statistic and everyone ignored me. If I was a man, they would've coddled me. But I am a girl, so they hate my guts. They tell me I ain't and that I suck. If I was a man, I could get away with murder. But I am a girl, so I have mental disorder. If I was a man, they would laugh and call me cute. If I was a man, they would let their eyes in. If I was a man, they would give me second chances. But I am a girl, got everyone here in a panic. They like to judge my antic, they're all obsessed fanatic. Nowhere fast, and you are not coming.
The only way we know how to treat women is by treating them like.
I'm David Lynch, babe, I'm smoking blue velvet. Hit the Twin Peaks, I'm up and I'm bended. If only I could understand the reason for my crying. If only I could stop the fear of dreaming that I'm dying. I'm David Lynch, babe, I'm smoking blue velvet. Hit the Twin Peaks, I'm up and I'm bended. If only I could understand the reason for my crying. If only I could stop the fear of dreaming that I'm dying. In the summer, Halloween. In the summer, such a bad girl. What to do? In the summer, smoke a cig in the back of the Walmart. Late night parking lot for a truck. Kinda summer. A guy on his boat for the fun. Kinda summer. We could do what we want. Get it? Kinda summer. Girlhood. Girls bleed. Mean girl. Girl fun. Girl books. Girl hate. Girl love. Free the girl. Hope they all get divorced. Men suck. And they're only getting worse. Put your boots on. Let's go have fun. Maybe go to the rave. Private seats in the club. Hit the strip mall. Home good Marshalls for the skincare. And the cute new clothes. And the good homeware. French tip. White toes. New lips. Lululos. Drop dead gorgeous. Scream queen fun. Beauty pageant killer. She's the one. Drop dead gorgeous. Scream queen fun. Beauty pageant killer. She's the one. Summer wane and I wanna get my spooky on. Cold autumn nights, drive through it with the windows low. Candy apple red, VHS, run a video. Lana Del Rey, set of fries and a Diet Coke. Movie marathon and I'm stocking up on candy. 8:24 and I'm screaming Bloody Mary. Had a little to the summer map addy. Chills in the air, yeah, I feel a little scary. Scream queen of the summer hot box in the Hummer. Then I switch to the rose, pop out in the I'm the big bad wolf, little red. Just saw another ghost boot. Red rum. Didn't cut jeans, look good on my rum. Talk of the town got thick for the summer. Sagittarius, moon, horse, wild, I'm a lover. Drop dead gorgeous. Scream queen fun. Beauty pageant killer. She's the one. Drop dead gorgeous. Scream queen fun. Beauty pageant killer. She's the one. Bad girl. Bad girl. Top down in the summer, Halloween. In the summer, such a bad girl. What to do? In the summer, smoke a cig in the back of the Walmart. Summer, late night parking lot for a truck. Kinda summer, the guy on his boat for the fun. Kinda summer, we could do what we want. Get it? Kinda summer, girlhood. Girls bleed, mean girl fun. Girl books, girl code, girl hate, girl love. Drop dead gorgeous. Scream queen fun. Beauty pageant killer. She's the one. Drop dead gorgeous. Scream queen fun. Beauty pageant killer. She's the one. Bad girl. Bad girl.
am delighted to say that my guest this morning, Princess and Nokia, is in the studio in Maida Vale. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning, Lauren. How are you, my dear?
Oh, all the better for talking to you. Thank you so much for joining us.
Oh, the pleasure's mine.
How are you doing? It was a show last night for you at Coco. Absolutely incredible gig. Your only UK date this year. How was it? How did it go?
I'm doing very well. I'm very safe and happy. I feel so incredible. My energy is off the charts. And I had an amazing time at the show yesterday. It was the last tour stop for my 2025 girls tour. And of course, London brought the house down.
Yes.
It was romantic. It was gentle. It was... and then it was a crescendo of musicality and good atmosphere. And it was a really great show, and the crowd was amazing. And I saw fans there that have been with me for 10 years. So it's always great to come and share that love and have it reciprocated back. So,
fantastic. Well, I'm not surprised that the crowd was so receptive, because this album is really connecting with people. Girls, your 7th album, it is an unapologetic look at femininity. It's quite confrontational. It's really multifaceted. You said it supports women's rights and wrongs, which I love. Tell me a little bit about this record and what you wanted to explore.
You know, this record came about... I was staying at my property with my cousin, and we had the most girliest sleepover you could imagine. And the whole trajectory of my life had completely changed from anything I'd ever known. And I began to create and think in a new mindset that I had never created before. And it all was the inspiration for the album. The experience, the girlhood itself, the sisterhood itself, because my cousin is like my sister. And we have a very close bond. And I felt that there was something that I was experiencing I had never experienced before. And I think that Girls is a combination of every musical genre I've ever done, but it's just on a different atmosphere and it's elevated. I think that Girls is confrontational, a little mean, a little kooky, a little crazy, a little McBray, a little grotesque, but it's also very soft and very gentle. And it ends on a very high note where I wanted to explore the spectrum of girlhood, but I didn't want it to be so I didn't want to stay in the feminine, or in the dark feminine or the rage. I wanted to really make it feel like heaven towards the end.
Yeah, I love that about it. I found that really interesting, because you've always in your music played with these kind of contrasts, you know, musical genre kind of clashes and contrasts, and actually expressing different elements of your own personality through your music. This felt like taking that, as you say, to this exploration of gender. And I wondered whether it's almost harder to articulate and embrace that softness, because we all know what like hard and angry sounds like. Do you know what I mean? That's kind of, it feels like that's closer, easier to get to sometimes. Actually expressing that kind of, as you say, that softness, that gentleness, that heavenly quality, that feels a little bit more like that hasn't been mapped as much.
Well, I think it's very easy for me now, because I exist in the gentle. I exist in the regulated. My nervous system is completely regulated at every single time. There's nothing that can break my peace, my state of being, my vibration, where I'm at. I'm very consciously always at an optimal level. And when you are not living in survival, but living in abundance and living in, grandiosity, you are living in your feminine, and then therefore everything else is soft and easy around you. So
there'll be people listening to this who are just like, tell me how, tell me the secrets.
Well, it's all about it's not surface level. I'm not just using these internet blanket terms about femininity and soft girl life. No, to be a soft girl is to completely feed yourself through prayer, through meditation, through good eating, through good habits, through good sleep patterns, through a connection with God and the family. And I have a great connection with God. I have a great connection with my family. They are the most supportive people in the world. I have wonderful friends in my life, wonderful people, my team, my label, my management. They support me, and not only that, they are my family. I have support everywhere around me. I have people always enabling my good. And I think that's where you got to get to if you want to be really soft and have that regulated nervous system. It's not about the Pilates and the matcha. It's aesthetically that it can be, but it's so much more deeper. And when you really ground yourself and do the work, and you come out the other side, you realize that there is a softness, and that you are breathing a different air.
I think that's a message that your fans are really going to want to hear. I wonder, when you're in the studio, obviously you're exploring your own identity, your own life story through your music. Do you have a kind of listener in mind? Who are you performing to and for when you make music?
Oh, I certainly know that I'm performing to a multi-generational array of girls and women. Some of my youngest fans are 10 years old, 8 years old. Some of my oldest fans are women in their 60s. And I think that the music and the message is quite universal for no matter the age group. I would like... I know this album is very healing, and I think it's healing because I was able to heal myself first. And that term, the metaphor, please do not put on your oxygen mask before, don't help anyone else before you put it on yourself. You gotta put it on yourself before you help anyone. So I helped myself, and I think that because I was able to help myself, there is a level of healing in the work. And what's the audience? A gorgeous, dashing, delicious princess-like diva who's fun, sassy, she's a good time girl. She's humorous. She's hubris. She's witty. She's funny. She's dazzling. And maybe she's not. Maybe she's completely a wallflower. Maybe she's very introverted. Maybe she's very shy. Maybe she's on the autistic spectrum. Maybe she's nonverbal. Nonetheless, this album is for her because it speaks to all types of, and I'm so aware of that. I'm aware that I don't just have one type of, person listening. Yeah. So I go, okay, baby, it's for all of y'all.
Well, honestly, the multiplicity and the full spectrum of girlhood really comes across in the record. I also love that you chose this kind of radio show format for it. I know that's something you've got experience of, having hosted radio yourself. Was that just a nod to something that you really enjoyed, or does having worked on the radio bring something new to your music, do you think?
Oh, I think I really wanted to exhibit who I am as, Girl FM, Smart Girl Club, this 10-year cult-like following that has been a part of my career. And I love radio, but it's also a generational thing. My father is quite an astute radio operator, and it's a really big conversation in our home and in my upbringing. And I know how to operate ham radio, and so like headphones and microphone, I think, is the most singular symbolism from my home and from my father. And it's so beautiful how it translates to music, to broadcasting, to radio. And I wanted the album to have a really great concept narration. I was like, what is it? It's Girl FM. It's something so major about a pirate radio, underground, cool girl only club, which I think is what Princess Nokia is. It's a cool underground girls only club. And I love just taking my favorite bits from pop culture of women that I just admire and love.
Well, we love that too. I mean, it's so intimate and direct radio, and that's absolutely what comes across in the album. Before we hear the session later from you, Princess Nokia, we've asked you to choose our beauty spot today, and you've gone for a beautiful track by Labi Siffre, which I think you covered last night, did you?
I did.
Tell me about it. What do you love about this track?
Oh my God, Lauren, I love this song so much. First of all, Labi Siffre is one of my favorite artists of all time. And I love the song Bless the Telephone because it encapsulates how I feel about my loved ones. I really love my family and my friends, and we're very close. My family is so wonderful. My dad, my two uncles who are like my second and third father. When we check in, when they check in with me, the connection we have, the closeness. Even my father, who is my best friend in the whole world, my father John. There's, that the lyrics is all about how special, how grateful, how appreciative it is to speak to someone on the phone, and how it can really change your day, how it can connect you with someone. And I get that emotional about my loved ones because that's just how much I cherish being able to talk to them. I cherish being able to call my best friend Naya, and we speak for 30 minutes. My entire mood is elevated. And I really like the romanticism in it, as a songwriter, as a folk artist myself. I know what it's like to long and love. I know what it's like to be inspired by the muses and the lovers of the life. So I think it was all an encapsulation, and it really was so beautiful last night. So I'm so happy.
Well, listen, we feel all the better. I feel fantastic for talking to you this morning, and I'm sure the listeners do too. We cannot wait to hear you in session for us in just a little while. I'm going to play that Labi Siffre track now, and for now, Princess Nokia, thank you so much.
Thank you, Lauren.
Cheers.